Hi, everyone. I'm Angela Lindley. I am the Associate Director of Membership, and I'm here today with Pam Ramirez for our ICF Sacramento Chapter Member Spotlight interview. Pam, welcome and thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks, Angela. I'm happy to be here and grateful for the opportunity to share.
Fantastic. We're excited to learn more about you. So my first question is a fill in the blank. For me, coaching is...
For me, coaching is about overcoming obstacles and moving forward. And when I'm referring to obstacles, I'm talking about blind spots and limiting beliefs and stuff like that. Coaching is about helping others see things differently. And I'd like to share a little analogy with you on that called the push-pull analogy. So let's say you want to go through a door to a building or out of a door to a building, whatever. You push on it and it doesn't budge. You push on it harder. It still won't move. Finally, you see the pull sign on the door. Once you see the pull sign, it's like, oh gosh, it's so much easier to get the results you want. But with the old way of seeing, it wouldn't matter if you pushed it harder. You would still get the same results. And so moving forward requires us to see things differently.
That's fantastic. I really love that. So what would you say is your coaching superpower?
Yeah, I had to think about this one a little bit because, superpower is pretty awesome stuff. But I would say it's the power of observation and active listening. And I just want to point out that the new ICF core competency number 6 is listens actively. So I think I embody that pretty well.
Very nice. Yeah. As a busy professional, how do you practice self-care?
Okay, so self-care, that means a lot of things to different people, but I like to look at it as the trifecta of mind, body, and spirit. And so if I think about what that looks like, I would say regular exercise like cardio, strength, and flexibility, incorporating all those things. Nature, getting outside, hikes, garden walks, that type of stuff. Remembering to breathe, especially exhaling in, because we always tell our clients to breathe and we're always giving them little techniques, but we got to practice it as well. So self-care, music, learning new things, incorporating humor into your lifestyle, and of course, family and friends for support. Yeah.
That's wonderful. What's your greatest hope for the future?
Yeah, that's a real deep question, but I can kind of give you my take on that. And I would say my greatest hope for the future is that we learn to pay more attention to our thoughts and what's really behind our thinking. And I want to share a quote with you by Frank Outlaw. And the quote goes like this. It goes, "Watch your thoughts, they become words. Watch your words, they become actions. Watch your actions, they become habits. Watch your habits, they become character. Watch your character, it becomes your destiny." So we can see how important thinking is.
Yeah, that's really very powerful. What is one potentially surprising thing that brings you pure joy?
Okay, this might be a little surprising, but it's birds. I'll tell you a little bit more about that because, watching birds fly in formation across the sky is just the coolest thing to me. It's very calming and peaceful. And, you can be in the midst of a stressful event and you look up and you see these birds flying, these migratory birds, and there's something about it. I've always felt that way about birds. And in fact, I read once that the spiritual meaning of birds flying is one of elevation, enlightenment, wisdom, and hope. And I sort of think of coaching like that as well.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Sacramento is a great place to be for that.
I totally agree.
Sandhill
cranes.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, Pam, thank you so much. It's been a real pleasure getting to know you today, and we appreciate you taking the time to share about yourself with our chapter, and we appreciate you. So thank you so much.
Thanks, Angela. It's been a pleasure. Have a good one.